Hey everyone, welcome to the reading for today. We're going to see what you guys need to know right now. It's a general reading. It could be past, present, or future. You will know best how it resonates for you. Now, before I get into the reading, there was something that happened yesterday, and I feel like it's part of the message for someone at least, okay? There was a baby bird that was flying against my window. And it was flying against my window, like it was fluttering and everything, okay? It was like trying to get in the house. And it jumped from one window to the next window, and it was making me feel like it wanted to say hi. Because I don't think that's ever happened to me before, that a bird was flattering against the window, like not accidentally, like an insect. You know how bees will like bang against the window because they're trying to get in? Yeah, that's what that bird was doing, okay? And it really surprised me, and it really made me feel like that bird was trying to get my attention. Like it was trying to look at me, lock eyes with me, and give me some sort of message, or just show its presence in a way, okay? So I don't know what spirit that was or who sent it, but or who it's trying to communicate with. But for some reason, I feel like the bird wants to do a reading today. Okay? Because that bird had something to tell me. I could tell in its demeanor. I could tell in the way it was trying to get my attention, the way it was banging on like every single window in the living room, okay? So let's see what little birdie has to tell us today, guys. What's the message here for the collective today? What's going on right now? Okay, we have the World, the King of Swords in reverse, and the Four of Cups. Okay, and then we have the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and the King of Cups at the top of the deck. Okay, so there seems to be a major cycle that's closing out right now for a King of Swords in reverse. And this person seems to be a bit unhappy about that. They're feeling rejected. They don't like it. It's not the desired outcome that they wanted, but it's something where it's like it's closing out and there's nothing they can do about it. Maybe that's why they're coming out as a bit bitter, okay? Let's see what this is. What's the cycle closing out? Why is the World here? And look, what's interesting on this card is that there's like 3 birds right here. And it's almost like this person is not even looking at the birds, right? So they're ignoring the signs, or they ignored the signs. They didn't pay attention. They were too busy looking at this cup that was in front of them that they wanted something from. There's a squirrel and there's like a mouse or something like that on this card. Okay, so maybe something about that as well. What's the World? The Four of Cups in reverse and the Three of Cups. The Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Wands in reverse. 44, again, that number is popping up again. That came out yesterday as well together. So that could be like someone's birthday, maybe has those numbers in it. Or it could be an age, I don't know, 44. So it looks like there's a group of people that are celebrating here. They're able to let go of something. But the cycle closing out means that something was a failed investment. Something about moving out of a house, leaving a house. Who's the King of Swords reverse? The Devil and the Eight of Wands. Okay. So this King of Swords is someone that is controlling, oppressive, angry, vengeful. They're a liar. They're a pathological liar, cold-hearted, super manipulative, don't care about anyone but themselves, vindictive kind of a person. The Two of Wands, this person planned something here. They planned on taking some sort of quick action or targeting you, targeting someone out of anger. All right, this looks like revenge. Okay, what's the Four of Cups? The Four of Swords and the Emperor. And the Page of Wands. Well, it looks like there's an Emperor around that is at peace with, again, 44. Four of Cups, Four of Swords. Something about those numbers is super important. This has to do with an Emperor and a message from an Emperor. Okay, tell me more about the World, please. The Magician and the Ace of Pentacles. What's the Ace of Pentacles? A relationship. 4, again, 4. 14. 14, 4. 11, 44. What is going on here? A main female in the reverse. Okay, a relationship with a main female, but she's also in the reverse. Okay, so what's this about? Not today. Somebody avoiding a conversation, a call, a person, not dealing with someone, not wanting to talk, being angry, being hurt, ignoring someone. Okay, hold on, Spirit. You're going to have to give me a little bit more information about what this is, because it looks like a relationship, possibly. The Six of Wands in reverse, a defeat. Seven of Wands. Oh, somebody's like really acting out, okay? This is like, it's even giving me like throwing things or really acting out, really getting almost violent because of a defeat. Like this person is... Okay, so what I'm getting is this King of Swords in reverse, whoever they are, it seems like they've suffered some sort of a defeat here, or something didn't go their way. They got bad news. They feel defeated, humiliated. They feel maybe even stupid, or like they've been embarrassed in some sort of way. But it's making them like Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands, Devil. It's making them angry, wanting to act out. This is like the kind of person that'll start throwing things at the wall, is what I'm getting. Like calling people on the phone, screaming in their face, getting violent in some sort of way. Combative, like... all right, what's that about? Like the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is giving me that kind of energy where you have to hold someone back. It's like people trying to calm someone down, because if you let this one loose, like they'll tear something apart, kind of a thing. The Wheel of Fortune. So something here changed for this King of Swords in reverse. The Empress in the reverse. And the Lovers. Something about a relationship. So what's going on with this King of Swords in reverse and this main female in reverse in a relationship? What is going on there? Self-indulgence. Somebody focus on themselves and their self-worth. Something that was kept to themselves. What? A relationship that they kept to themselves. So this is like a secret relationship that no one was supposed to know about? Nobody was supposed to know about this relationship? Why? Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Because they held on to it, yet they claimed they walked away. So this is like making me feel like somebody was told, or this King of Swords in reverse was told to sever ties with someone, or that they weren't supposed to have some sort of a relationship with someone. They were supposed to let it go or walk away, yet they held on to it, but maybe secretly. Tell me more about this, please, Spirit. The Nine of Swords, Two of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. Yeah, this person played both sides. And that's why they're all stressed out, freaking out, throwing a tantrum, nervous, scared, all stuck up in their head, because they played both sides. They tried playing both sides. So what do you mean they tried playing both sides here? The King of Wands. Okay. The Fool. The Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, there's something here that a King of Wands, that might be the Emperor. All right, this person sent some sort of a message, or they communicated something. And whatever the King of Wands or the Emperor, if that's the same person, whatever someone else communicated or said, that unleashed a King of Swords in reverse. This person is going off the deep end. They're angry. They're very angry. They're extremely angry, like throwing shit at the wall kind of angry. Okay, I don't know what happened here, but womp womp. All right then. Tell me about this King of Swords in reverse. Who is this? Temperance. Someone that needs some healing or some balance. They need healing. Okay, so this King of Swords in reverse really needs some healing right now. Temperance and the Star. But they're coming out with the Devil. So what is that supposed to mean? That their Wheel of Fortune is all the way in the reverse. All right. Yeah, something just went upside down for them. Okay, this is some bad karma coming their way. This is some really bad karma coming their way, and they're really angry about it. All right. What happened? Something about the past and a breakup, okay? So this King of Swords in reverse, they could have lied in the past about a breakup, or they claimed that there was a separation of some sorts, but then they decided to play both sides. Like, I feel like they got exposed for something here. a breakup in the past, all right? Or severing a tie. Maybe it's not a breakup, but it's like they were supposed to sever some sort of a connection. And they felt like they could still have victory and success doing it secretly with the Hermit. So it's kind of like, I don't know what kind of a situation this is, but there's definitely someone that told this King of Swords in reverse, you have to cut ties with this person. Like you can't have a connection with this person or something like that. And this King of Swords in reverse, what I'm getting here is that they said, okay, boss, or okay, whoever, I'll do what you say, but then they just turned around and did it secretly. And they thought, well, no one's going to know, right? So I can just keep doing whatever I'm doing, but I just got to keep it under wraps so no one finds out. Yeah, something about this community or ties that they have to a certain community. A main male and a house. Yeah, it's giving me like a location or a neighborhood, a place, it's a certain community, a certain place. So why was it so important that this King of Swords in reverse doesn't have a connection to this place? The Tower. Devil in reverse. So the catastrophe here is, it's a really shocking moment. Like something is coming crashing down around this person because they lied or they tried to fake something somehow. They tried to disconnect themselves from something, or they claimed they weren't connected to something. So the thing that keeps popping in my head, the word or the phrase, is like conflict of interest. Okay, that's what keeps popping up. So maybe there was like a conflict of interest here. This person was told they're not supposed to have a connection with this person, that person, a conflict of interest. And they went ahead and had a secret connection to someone out of the eyes or out of sight of others. That's what this looks like. The Three of Cups. Yeah, a group of people. A group of people and an Empress. Yeah, it's like a whole community of people, a whole group of people. Okay, so what else about that? Now they're angry. Oh yeah, they're really stressed out. They're extremely stressed out. The Eight of Cups and the Hanged Man. Okay, so the reason why this person is freaking out right now, or they're really stressed out and they're really nervous, is because they must have told someone in the past that they walked away, that they left something behind, that they are going to sacrifice some sort of a connection here. It's almost like, yes, I understand the gravity of the situation. I understand there's a conflict of interest. I'm going to sever this, the Hanged Man. I'm going to sever this. I'm going to walk away. I'm going to do the right thing. But they didn't. They actually didn't do that. They actually just ended up playing both sides, is what this looks like. So why are they so angry now? Because they got caught? Because of what they did. The Knight of Cups. The Nine of Wands. They're trying to defend themselves now as just being helpful or wanting to help people. Or they try to come off as being a good person, like they're doing the right thing. Yeah, something about saying, oh, I'm going to do the right thing. Okay, I'm doing the right thing. But they lied. The Ten of Cups in reverse. This is someone that claimed they walked away from a community, or they walked away from a group. They turned their back on a group. They didn't want to have any part of something. They want to do the right thing. That's what this keeps looking like. Okay, anything else about that? The Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, no more illusion. No more illusion about the past here. And somebody not giving to someone, not helping someone, not being generous with someone. No more illusion about the past. Yeah, it's like, this is giving me, okay, here's an example, right? So let's say this person works somewhere and there's something here going on with a close friend or a close relative, and their boss or their colleague or someone around them tells them, you have to sever this connection here because this is a conflict of interest. Okay, that's what I'm getting. You can't keep helping this person. You can't keep giving to this person because this is a conflict of interest or something like that. This King of Swords in reverse says, okay, yeah, I totally get it. Yeah, that's right. And I'm going to do the right thing. Don't worry about it. This won't ever happen again. I understand everything you say, blah, blah. But then they turn around and they continuously give to this community, or they give to this friend. They help this friend out or whatever. Yeah, it's kind of like, look, let's say, okay, let's just take an example. This person works at a car wash. Is what I'm getting. Something like this. They work at a car wash, and every single time their friend comes in or their family member, they give them a discount on the car wash, 50%. Okay, boss catches on that they're like giving these, these discounts to people close to them, says you have to stop, it's a conflict of interest, blah blah. He says, okay, I'll stop doing it, and then but he continues to do it. He continues to give them discounts, right? That's kind of like what I'm getting here, that he did not stop, and now this has come to light in some sort of way, and now this King of Swords in reverse is like angry and freaking out because they got caught up in some sort of way, or they just kept doing it secretly. The Page of Swords. Yeah, they got a message here. The Seven of Wands and the Lovers, defending a relationship, or is it a Gemini? Not sure. Judgment. The message about defending a partner or a relationship. Defending a partner, defending a relationship. What is that about? No, anger. They're angry right now. Passion. This person is angry. They're like super fired up about something. Palm tree. About money, stability, security, permanence, and growth. Yeah, like I said, something about like discounts, right? Addiction. Obsessive, possessive, controlling. Falling into temptation. So something here was just too tempting to say no to, I guess. Like this person couldn't control their impulses is what I'm getting. Confirmation. They couldn't control some sort of an impulse here to fall into temptation. Okay, so this person, the King of Swords in reverse, what they're giving me, okay, is that they're someone that they can't handle power very well, all right? Because it's too tempting for them to misuse it, right? So if they have some sort of power in the company, like they can sell people car washes, for example. For them, it's just too tempting to then start abusing that system to their advantage, to their friend's advantage. It's like this person doesn't have control over their impulses or this temptation to gain some sort of advantage out of the situation. Like this person, this is the kind of person that feels like they'll always, well, I don't think they feel like they're always going to get away with it as much as they feel like it's worth a try to try and get away with it. Like if they feel like they can get away with it, then they're going to try. Confirmation. Did you see the shadow? Interesting. Okay. So there's a message here this person's getting. They don't like it. What's the Four of Cups? The Two of Swords. They're trying to deny something here now. The Three, they're trying to deny working together with others. Oh no, I didn't sell those car washes at a discount. Really? Because I can see it in the computer that you did. You know, it's that kind of a thing. Really? Because I can see it on the camera that this person bought a car wash, you were at the cash register, and coincidentally at the same exact time, somebody got a discount for 50%. So how are you going to deny that? You know, it's that kind of a thing. Justice, exactly. There's something here that's going to be made fair, or there has to be justice in a situation. Something has to get balanced out, and this person is going to get held accountable. Yeah, the Eight of Swords, again at the bottom, it's like they feel trapped, they feel stuck. The Ten of Wands, they feel very burdened right now. What's weird about this, though, is that I feel like this person got a second chance. Like I feel like in the past they were approached by someone and said, hey, look, you can't do this, okay? You can't give an advantage to this community, or you can't be nice to this community, this person. You can't give them more of an advantage. Like you can't do that. So I feel like they were warned, but they just feel like as long as they think they can do something secretly, as long as they think they can get away with something, they're going to try. The temptation is what gets them every time. So this is somebody, addiction. It's like addicted to the thrill of something, because they are a King of Swords in reverse. So this person is highly manipulative. Okay. They could be a pathological liar because they don't care. They don't care about anyone. They'll say what they need to say to convince you and manipulate you, but they really don't have a conscience, okay? So there's something here about the thrill that they feel like, because it's a power thing for them, right? It's like when they get their hands on the power of it, they just, it makes it, this is giving me the feeling of like them enjoying the feeling of having the power to give people the discounts, even because if the boss doesn't know, then like the power is in their hands still. Yeah, this is giving me like drunk off of power. Like this person enjoys that feeling, drunk off of power in some sort of way. Like that's a huge temptation for them, is the feeling of having power in a situation. And if they can't do it out in front of others, they'll do it secretly behind people's backs, but they're never going to stop, because I feel like this is something that's pretty like almost ingrained in them, all right? The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, something about a job, career, money, success, wealth. Yeah, they want to feel like they're the one in charge of something, okay? Like they're at the top. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, giving people money or taking monies, giving people discounts, skimming off the top, receiving money, okay? Handing out money. It's like this person wants the delegation. That's what I'm getting. Like they enjoy the feeling of delegating. And they don't respect that there's someone above them that is the delegator, if you get what I'm saying. Like they don't respect that. They want to be the delegator, even if they're not in the position to do that. But it's like this temptation. It's like almost like sticky fingers. They can't help themselves. They want to be the delegator. They want to tell people what to do. It gives them a feeling of being drunk off of power. So this is somebody that will see themselves as being in charge when they're not. Okay? And if they get called out for this, they're not going to respect that order. They're not, because they see themselves as being in charge in some sort of way, or, you know, I don't know. This one is super manipulative. This person is super manipulative. Like this is somebody that will do things right under the boss's nose, okay? I mean, I'm just keep getting like car wash kind of a thing. It's like let's say the boss isn't in on a day and there's a sales pitch person that comes in and they want to sell the car wash, like some new, I don't know, what's the things called, the car fresheners, right? And it's like they bring in all of their different kinds of car fresheners, and this person is not going to be the one that says, I don't know, I got to ask my boss which ones we're taking. This is somebody that's going to feed into that temptation of like, oh, I have the control here, I can have the power in this situation. And then they'll do the order. They'll be like, I want this one, this one, this one, and I'll take 30 of those and 50 of those, because they enjoy that feeling. You get what I'm saying? And then they'll talk their way out of it later with the boss. When the boss is like, why did you fulfill this order for me? You didn't even ask me. They're going to have some kind of a slick answer as to why they did that. But it's just an excuse. It's because that's a temptation for them of having power in the situation, and they will take it every time. Okay, it's like their Achilles heel right there, right? The ten of Swords, that's their Achilles heel. That's their Achilles heel, okay? The temptation of power. And feeling and wanting to delegate other people, which again is like telling that sales pitch person, I'll take 10 of those, 30 of those, I want this one, that one, and that one. That's that delegating other people, right? Okay, I hope that makes sense. Yeah, this is somebody's job, I swear. This is what they do at work. Okay, this is how they are at work, and they're super manipulative. I'm telling you, this person will say anything, do anything, weasel their way through anything, lie their way out of anything. And if anyone comes up to them and says, why did you do this? Why did you do that? They will always have an excuse. They will always be able to talk their way out of it. As a King of Swords in reverse, they're going to blame, this is like someone that will then blame it on the sales pitch person. Oh, they were pressuring me. I felt like I had to make a quick decision because they told me they didn't have time. They had to be somewhere else on that day. And I just didn't have the time to get a hold of you. So I just made a quick assumption. I mean, I know what the inventory is, so I figured it would be fine. That's not why they did it though. That's not why they did it. It's the, oh, I have power in this situation. I can tell them what to do. Like, I'm the boss. I can play boss in this situation. That's the feeling that they're going for, okay? the Five of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups, and Temperance. Oh man, this is someone that will really come off like, I didn't know it was wrong what I did. I didn't know. I thought I was being helpful. I thought I was helping you, boss. I thought I was just, I just didn't have time to call you and they were just pressuring me. So I thought I was going to help you out. I thought I was just doing the right thing. No, that's that King of Swords in reverse. That's that manipulative, super calculated and cunning liar in them that's coming out. That pathological liar. I don't believe it. This Page of Cups energy, like, I'm sorry, boss. Please forgive me, boss. I only meant well. I was just trying to help the company. No, you weren't. No. Whatever this person is doing, I hope I explained that feeling, because it's like someone needs to understand that this person is giving me, like, they don't really have a conscience. Okay? They don't really care about anything except for themselves, all right? I don't know. So I'm just going to leave it there because I think that I got what this reading is about here today. So this is just for you to understand someone a bit better maybe, all right? June. Aries. A sister. October. And a Taurus. November. And an Aquarius. Okay, and then we have Gemini and April at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there. I hope this helps, guys. Thank you for watching. Until next time, bye.